So you gonna go throw up?
I feel sick to my stomach.
What? Go take some of that Uncle Salsa stuff, babe.
I don't know why.
You need something to eat? You want some yogurt?
I want to throw up first.
What's going on, y'all? How's everyone doing? I am the cameraman again tonight. My camera system is coming. It's on the way. Hopefully I'll have it by about 5 days from now. But in the meanwhile, that's what I'm looking for. I'm going to be your cameraman today. Hello. Good to have everyone. Good to see you all. It's dinner time again. Darlene is about to go to work. You know, this is her work time now on her days when she has to work. And Anita's just went to the restroom, so I'm here by myself. So we're gonna make this happen. Good to see everyone. I'm glad you're all here. I got all my ingredients laid out all here, and we're gonna go through this and make this happen. We're gonna build flavor on flavor on flavor on flavor. That's what we're gonna do today. Hopefully our signal is good today. Another thing that we're gonna be working on. Well, hopefully that's good today. What's going on, Fountain, Colorado? Good to see everyone. What's up, Lisa? Deanna Slaughter. Good to see you again, man. Good to be here with you guys, man. So we are gonna do a chicken marsala. I haven't done that in a while, and I was like, you know what? Let me pick up some marsala wine. I got pretty much everything else I need at home. Let's make it happen, all right? So that's what we're gonna have for dinner today. I'm gonna make a good amount so Darlene has some tomorrow for lunch and everything. But we need to get this thing started. Good to have you all. Thank you so much for being here. Please share, because sharing is caring. Y'all know that, man. Again, if you need our seasoning blends, you can get on our website. It's pinned to the bottom, or any of our products, our aprons, our knives, things like that. Love you guys. Let's get going. We're going to start with our theme music, and then we're going to get our cleansing breath so we get our head straight. Then we're going to check out what the word for the day is, and then bam, into the kitchen. All right? So let's make this happen, y'all. Oh, wait a minute. I'm offline. Lord, hold on. Hold a second, y'all. Like I said, this technical crew, this back-end technical crew for Cooking with Greens, man, that's me. It's not on my laptop disconnected, so hold on. Let's reconnect. This was supposed to be smooth and easy. I had one job. Tell you. All right. Take two. So we're gonna do our theme music. Then we're gonna go ahead and get our cleansing breath going, and then we're gonna go see what the fridge is talking about. Let's start with our theme music. Let's do it. Okay. Like I said, I'm doing everything today. So y'all, it's gonna be one of those nights. I can feel it already, y'all. I can feel it already. But I'm glad to be here, man. It's another great day. Let's do our next thing that we usually always do. We try to get our headspace cleared of all that gunk from the day. So this is a collective exercise. So I'm gonna need you guys to do it with me. The way it works is, on the count of 3, we're going to collectively all pull in some cleansing breath through our nose if possible. Hold it for a second, all right? Now, when we're holding it, we're going to start thinking about what we need to release. Whatever it is, could be just your head's just cloudy, you have issues with your health, relationship issues, whatever it is that you need to, you know you don't need to hold on to. When we exhale, we're going to visualize that just going away from us, all right? So let's do this great little exercise. And we do it every night. So if you're new here, welcome. All right, so 1, 2, 3, let's inhale. Hold that for a second. And let's exhale all that bad stuff. And then you gotta always shake it off with the shoulders. You always gotta shake the shoulders. Get everything loose, all right? And now, we're gonna check out what the fridge is talking about. The refrigerator is the pastor of this church, this kitchen church. And his name is G.E. Frigidaire, and he always has something really good to say. So today, we're gonna check out what the refrigerator is talking about. The fridge is talking about some people were created to be loved. Things were created to be used. The reason why the world is in chaos is because things are being loved and people are being used. All right, let's say that one more again. People were created to be loved. Things were created to be used. The reason why the world is in chaos is because things are being loved. Things are more important than people in most cases, and people are being used. So that's the thought and the word for the day. Just something, to have your brain think on. We like to think that sometimes it's just stuff to help you through on your journey. So this is our recipe that we do often. We haven't done it in a really, really, really long time, and I was like, well, I feel like eating that today. So and just FYI, my sister left this morning on the way back to Louisiana, and so she will probably be driving until tomorrow morning. It's like a 15.5-hour ride. So y'all keep her in the prayers. So this is our recipe, guys, just so you know. And again, all of our recipes can be found on the website. I got a little bacon. You can use prosciutto. You can kick this all the way out of the recipe. You might not even want that at all. I'm going to go ahead and get that rendered down, get that fat out of there, keep those bacon pieces so we can add later. I got some orzo. If you don't know what orzo is, it is a pasta that is shaped like a rice. So it's really nice, especially if you can't have rice. There's a pasta that's shaped like that. I'm going to go ahead and get some of our blends toasted, our no salt onion black pepper, our no salt Italian blend, and a little of our pink Himalayan sea salt with iodine. I'm going to get that in there, and then we're going to get some broth. Oh, jeez. Knocked over the broth, y'all. I'm going to clean that up in a second. So we're going to get some broth in there and cook that down. We have some chicken that I chopped up. We have some spices, our herb blend, our pink Himalayan sea salt here. I'm sorry, pink Himalayan go-to blend. I have some cornstarch and flour that I'm going to mix up there. We're going to cook down the onion, garlic, plant-based butter, mushrooms, some heirloom cherry tomatoes, some Marsala wine, which is a sweet pork type wine, some more broth, some heavy cream, some more plant-based butter, some Parmesan, and some spinach. Now, y'all talk to each other while I clean this nonsense up, man. I can't believe I just spilled that. Y'all, I had one job, and that was not to spill anything today. Like I said, this is an interesting one today. So let's get this cleaned up a little bit. Grab one of these towels. I'll measure out a little more of that broth because I don't want to lose any of it. But hopefully you guys are having a great day. And hopefully we're an example to show you guys. You don't even have to know what you're doing in the kitchen. You can make mistakes. This is your test kitchen. This is your lab, per se. This is your creative space. This is where you make mistakes. Mistakes aren't a thing to be afraid of. Mistakes lead you to successes. So sometimes we make mistakes, and we're not one of these kind of shows to kind of show you that we know everything and we do everything correctly. So, and it's clean. It's just an issue. I'm not gonna get angry. It's done. All right. Maybe somebody needed to see that. All right. So let me just measure a little more of this out since I did waste a bit of it. And so we can have our recipe come out correctly, guys. So now that I finished knocking over things and started things correctly, let's go ahead and start cooking up this meal. I'm going to bring you guys over this way so you can see a little better. How's everyone doing? Good to have you. Thank you for sharing. Sharing is caring. I'm going to bring the camera up a little closer because you know it's just me, guys, but I got you covered, all right? So I'm going to sit you at the stove so we can talk and do our thing. So the first thing I'm going to do here is get my eye on here, and I got a little chopped bacon. Again, you don't have to use bacon at all in this. I like to build flavors when I'm cooking something. So the more kind of different nuances I can put into a dish, I try to do that. You use prosciutto. If you just don't do the pork, don't do it at all. But you could also use the turkey bacon or whatever like that, just to give you that smoky, meaty flavor. All right, or just hit it with a little of our maple bacon blend. All right, so gonna let that start doing this thing. And then I'm also going to toast this orzo. Toasting it's going to bring out a little nuttier flavor. It is, again, just a pasta. It is not a grain. So I'm going to get that going. I'm going to do that on a dry pan. I'm not adding any oils or anything like that. I'm just getting it in here. So let's get my kitchen shears here real quick. And again, the recipe is on our website. Just pouring these bad boys out here. And you can kind of see what they look like. No, you can't. Yes, you can. No, you can't. Hold on. Like a little rice. They're like little rice grains there. So, I'm going to start getting these bad boys going. And before you know it, we're going to have a nice little elevated meal that didn't take a lot of time. And didn't cost a lot either. Glad you guys are here. Glad you're spending this time together. Hey, Mama Green, I know she's on here. What's up, Yvonne and Blanche? Good to see everyone here. Elaine, great to be here on another day. Today, other than getting up and saying bye to my sister and little Miss Baby Eden was here too. She was visiting with her dad, but she came through this morning. Just been taking care of business, relaxing. But sometimes relaxing, like I tell my wife all the time, relaxing is part of taking care of business. Like if you're stressed out and need rest, everything else suffers. So although I had things to do today, I said, you know what, let me turn down a little bit. Spent most of the day. I did do a few things, but not like I needed to do today. And what's going to happen is tomorrow, I'm not going to punish myself for taking a break today either. That's a trick that some people don't get yet. They're like, oh, I rested, but now I got to go crazy tomorrow because I got to make up for that day. Hey, learn to be as balanced as possible in your life and everything that you do, okay? So I'm getting this bacon. It already smells great in here, y'all. I'm rendering the fat off. We're going to get them a little crispy. We're going to add it back to the sauce. What am I biting back? Oh.
Hey, y'all.
Darlene was heading to work, guys. She's saying hey, she's probably saying bye at the same time. How many more minutes you got?
What time is it? Oh, shoot. Yeah, I had one at 4 minutes.
So I'm getting a little toast on these bad boys. I have this pan on high. And as soon as I start smelling a little nuttiness from here and seeing some light brownness, I'm not trying to do a rice-a-roni thing where I'm frying it. Just want to toast it a little bit. So, what I'm going to do is add our no salt Italian blend, some pink Himalayan sea salt, and our onion black pepper blend to that. I'm going to toast those spices in here also. Get them all mixed up in here while we have it. I still have it on high. I can already start smelling those herbs and things in here. Turn this guy off. And I want to get a little olive oil in here, guys. Just a little olive oil, right? Maybe about a tablespoon or so. Continue to let it cook. And now it smells so freaking fragrant. It is crazy. The amount of beautiful smells that are coming out of this. And I'm going to add in our broth. Now again, this is the pasta, so it's not going to cook as long as a rice does. So I'm adding that in there. I'm going to turn that down because it already came to a boil. And we're going to cover it up. Let it do its darn thing, all right? So we got that going. Let me go ahead and, matter of fact, let's pull it over here. And I'm going to turn this one on low here. There we go. All right, let's get rid of. Let's drain out our bacon here. So we got nice crispy bacon. We're going to add that back to the sauce because I want all the flavor I can possibly get in here. This is one of you guys' favorite recipes. When we look and see how many hits recipes get, this is one of the favorite ones. Again, you can get it on our website. It's pinned on the bottom. So we got our bacon pieces, nice and crispy, set to go. All right, I'm going to set this off the heat for a second. And we're going to move our spices back. I'm trying to clean a little bit as I go today. And then we're going to go on to the next step. All right, so what's the next step, Derek? Well, I'm glad you asked me that. So I got some chicken pieces, and these happen to be thigh pieces that I cut off, some boneless, skinless thighs, all right? We're going to add a little no-salt herb blend and our pink Himalayan go-to blend, all right? To those pieces. Just kind of cover them all up, make sure everybody's getting a little flavor crystals on there. And I'm just seasoning it so they're not really bland, but you got to remember most of the flavor is going to be in the sauce. So I don't want to go too crazy with seasoning all the flour and the chicken and everything like that. So we got them nice and seasoned here. Let's go ahead and now also have a little cornstarch and flour. We're going to dredge that in there lightly, all right? Get those covered up, and then we're going to go ahead and use that bacon grease that we left in there. We're going to cook those in there, all right? Don't need a lot of grease. We're just going to brown them a little bit. They're going to cook a little more in the sauce. We're going to make sure they're not raw. That's all we're doing, all right? So let me just grab a plate because I know when they finish, I'm going to need to take them out. So we're going to go ahead and start dumping these pieces in here. And then we're going to go shake them off and throw them in the other plate. Do me a favor, though. If you guys are bred a lot of raw meats like this, don't save it. Don't save it, please. I don't want you guys to get sick. In most cases, you'll cook off a lot of the germs, but raw meats, you don't want to, the juices from raw meats, you don't want to keep those and throw them in a bag and use them next week when you cook chicken again. Just, if you have to buy cheaper flour, so you don't feel so bad about throwing some of it out. Or learn how to use a little less, I guess.
That's right.
But you don't want to do that. So just giving a little shake off, guys. So they should be like that. I'm going to throw them in a plate here. Shaking off any excess. And again, every step we're adding a teeny bit more flavor to each step instead of just making everything nice and bland, all right? careful. We will be cooking these in addition to these spices. We're going to be cooking these in a little bacon grease. And I'll add a little more olive oil if I need that, but I don't think I'm going to. So let's get these guys lightly dredged here. Good morning, everyone. Good to have you. It's actually, I don't know where you're watching from, so I can't say it's not morning. Here it is a little after 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as they like to call it. All right, so we got our chicken, and again, we're cooking this a bit, and we're gonna cook it a little more in the sauce. All right. So let's toss that, and let's get my hands clean again, and then we're gonna start getting that cooked. All right. All right. So throwing this back on the fire here, this bacon grease. I'm gonna hit it with a teeny bit of olive oil, just so we have enough to cover the bottom of the pan. Heat that back up, and I'm gonna start getting my chicken pieces in here, okay? We got that. Got my little tongs here. And we'll start just plopping some pieces in here. Give it a few seconds more. Check on my orzo. Orzo, she is done though. Let's let you guys see the orzo. So the orzo, she's done. I'm going to go ahead and just cover that up and take it off the stove, off the heat. Unfortunately, we do not have a gas stove. If you know anything about electric, just because you turn it off does not mean it stopped cooking. Turn that off. My chicken looks like it's starting to do what I need it to do. So let's start getting pieces in here. Turn the heat down a bit. And we're going to get all these pieces brown, guys. In here, I'm just looking to just get them brown. I don't want them to be raw anymore. And then we're going to go up to step 2. You're going to leave your chicken pieces whole if you want to do that. You can even use boning if you want. This is a lot simpler for me, all right? So we got those guys in the pan, ready to go. I'm going to let them do their thing. And let's see what the fan's talking about while we're here waiting on the chicken. Thank you for 50 stars, Linda Lee. Thank you everyone that is watching, all our regulars, our newbies also. Dorian Hay, good to see the green team out. Anita went to lay down. Taisha, how are you? Bridget said we're 1 hour behind New York City. No, we're not. We're actually the same time zone as New York City. We're Eastern Standard Time. So we're they should be 6:27. So yes, Mama Green is still in Jersey, right? No, I did not. I did not. Look, I did not. Who said that? Thank you, Denise. She says it's amazing to watch us cook. New Orleans in the house. I see you. We're going to be visiting that area beginning of November 5th through 8th. We're going to be out there just celebrating my brother-in-law. He's turning 50. We're going to get a little brown on there, so not getting all crazy, making sure, you know, the pink is gone on all the pieces. I just want them to not be raw, and they will continue to cook in the sauce. So just flipping them now a little bit. Then we're going to set these bad boys apart. Also, cutting them smaller like this is going to allow them to cook quicker and more evenly. So, but some people like, you know, if you grew up having chicken marsala, this is a little different recipe. A lot of restaurants will have a whole piece of chicken cutlet in there. I think it's easier this way because everybody gets a nice little piece, you know, in every little bite if they want. So that's the reason why I do mine this way. So again, we added a lot of flavor. We did the go-to. We did the herb blend, which you know has 29 ingredients in it. A lot of spices, a lot of herbs. It smells divine. And then we're cooking this in bacon grease. How much better could you get? You know? How much better could you get? This is going to be a whole mood right here. So, let's let you guys see down in the pan, because I know you like to see in the pan sometimes. Y'all like, put us in there. We want to be inside. Close, it's not close enough. So that's what we're looking like, guys. And I'm going to take that off in a second or two. I'm going to keep all those flavor crystals, all those pan drippings in there, and start doing the vegetables. And before you know it, we're going to start building a nice sauce. Everything's going to go back in there, and oh my God. Just wait. Just wait, all right? They said it looks yummy so far. Thank you so much, guys. Everybody's enjoying this. Thank you for watching. Again, excuse the cameraman. The cameraman is me tonight. We are working on a camera system. Hopefully that we have delivered here in about 5 days, and then things will be a little smoother when I'm here by myself, all right? But we're getting a little brown here. And I'm going to go ahead and take those out. I'm going to go ahead and take them off of the stove, guys. Using my party plate here. I think this came from my birthday party the other day. So we still got some nice drippings in there. We still got that essence of bacon in the pan. The flour that's going to help thicken up the sauce a little bit when we start cooking. And, of course, the residuals from our go-to blend. This is oniony, garlicky, and the herb blend that has everything in it. So there we go. Our piece of chicken are set to go. I'm not even going to stop here. I'm going to keep on going. Boom. Throwing in a nice little sweet onion, about a medium to a small sweet onion. I'm going to throw that in there and start getting that cooked down a little bit. I'm going to give it a little bit of our olive oil, just a tiny bit more. And we'll start cooking all that. Deglazing the pan, getting all those chicken pieces that might have been stuck on the bottom, all into that onion, so you get those onion oils and all that chicken flavor and the bacon flavor. Oh my God. This thing is going to be level upon level upon level of goodness. I'm telling you right now. It's going to be level upon level of goodness. All right, let me show you guys, because somebody asked, what did the fridge say today? So, you know, we like to see what the fridge is saying. So let's check it out, all right? The fridge was talking about some people were created to be loved. Things were created to be used. The reason why the world is in chaos is because things are being loved and people are being used, all right? Be cognizant of that, guys. If you may not know that, or maybe you do it, you know, unbeknownst to you, you know, that's a lot of issue in this world. So we're going to go ahead and try to be better than that, aren't we? Yes, I know we are. I know we are. I know we are. So let's go ahead and just cook this a little bit. I lost a great flavor crystal R.I.P. onion piece. Let me throw that away. So you want to get it till first of all, smell of it and go ahead and activate it because this is where it is right now. You want to get it where the onion just starts to get a little translucent because it's going to cook a little more in there. And if you want more onion, add more onion to the sauce. It's fine. You know how we cook here. We add vegetables and everything and as many as possible. So I want to get that going here. I smell, it smells delicious, but guess what? It's going to go a whole nother notch because we adding garlic, y'all. We got that garlic. That's approximately 4 to 5 nice-sized cloves of garlic. I happen to have some in a bottle. I never buy that, but I said, you know what? I'm going to use that today. So I'm going to go ahead. Oh, my God. I let that aroma and those flavors kind of melt together. Meld is the word I was looking for, not melt, but meld together. And man, give it about a minute cook. You don't want to overcook that garlic at all. Not on direct heat like that. So we got that going. All right. Gonna add a little butter, a little plant-based butter we have here. Gonna put it in here. Just to add a little more fat and flavor. I could have added a little more olive oil, but to get the same kind of effect. But this is going to add flavor also. You're going to cook all that. Oh my gosh. I could just eat this with a spoon right here, y'all. This right here with a spoon is the jam. Oh, that smells good already. Man. Am I giving you guys a good angle? Let me make sure you are here in the pan as close as possible, guys, without bumping into me. You don't want to bump into me, all right? So we go ahead and cook that a little. Ooh, my God. And then we're going to throw in the mushroom. And yeah, I know some of y'all are like, ew, mushroom. Look, traditionally, mushroom is in a marsala. It's in a chicken marsala dish. They are the meat of the vegetable kingdom. I don't care who you are. If you don't like them, you're wrong. Okay? So I have a mostly crimini mushrooms in here, baby bellas, and some shiitake, a little shiitake. Shiitake can be a little off-putting for people who do not like mushrooms because it has more of a rubbery texture than onions. Than mushrooms they may be used to. But they are very, very, very meaty and good. And I usually keep my mushrooms really large because my wife is a sometimes mushroom lover. She will say she hates them, but she will eat them when I cook them. But if she sees them like this, she will take them out. So I keep them kind of large so she can go through and say, "Oh, mushroom." But she eats them all the time because I cook with them all the time. A lot of times I chop them up so nice and fine, she doesn't even know she's getting all that goodness. All right, so we're gonna cook these mushrooms just until we want some of the liquid to release from these, and cook some of the raw off of it. Okay, so we got good stuff happening in this pan, y'all. I'm gonna flippity flip y'all around so you can see what is happening in here. You're going to be so excited. It's goodness. It's goodness, I'm telling you. Man, we look at that. Ooh. Somebody go get somebody. Somebody go tell somebody that we going all the way to Flavor Town. We are not stopping at go at all. We are not collecting $200. We are going to Flavor Town. That right there is a whole meal for somebody. They're going to you can stop right there and just put that in a bowl for me. Because I'm vegan, and that already sounds like it's delicious. I mean, we messed you up with the bacon grease, but other than that, all that garlic, onion, So we're getting them just, so they're not raw anymore. A little of that liquid's going to cook out like they're doing here. And let me get you guys back down. So I have 2 hands, all right? And what I did was decide to do this marsala a little Tuscan style, if you will. So I'm going to have In addition to these vegetables, I'm going to have some heirloom grape tomatoes, which is just some fancy grape tomatoes with a lot of variety of colors. So they're coming from a dark purple to a light green. So I'm going to cut some of those in there. Of course, some liquid's going to cook out, but it's going to add to the flavor and everything. Oh, look at it. Now these mushrooms are starting to get a little caramelized. Ooh, I can't wait, y'all. And I'm going to add some spinach in the end. So we're going to do a little chicken masala Tuscan style. A little Tuscan style. Like Italy meets France kind of thing. You know? So, love that, how that looks there. Let's start getting these heirloom tomatoes in here. Now look at this thing, man. Isn't this beautiful? Isn't this beautiful? Every kind of color. You got a yellow, you got light green there, you got oranges and reds. I'm going to get approximately a cup of halved grape or heirloom tomatoes in here. And we're going to get a slight blister on them, just let them cook, release a little bit of that liquid. And oh my God, it already made the pan beautiful. It already made the pan beautiful. Let's look at this, man. Let's look at this, y'all. My goodness, my goodness. The pan is beautiful, y'all. Will you look at that? Will you look at all the goodness in here? My Lord. So much flavor already. We added nothing else. So much flavor already. Man. And we're going to give them a minute or so cook. I just want to get some of that raw cooked off the tomato, a little of that liquid release. That's all we need, all right? And that is some goodness, guys, going on in here. So we got that. Recipe again is on our website. So if you're like, oh my God, how come he never slows down and tells me how many cups of everything? We look out for you guys in advance. Like I'm just like this sometimes, typing up recipes. So this is one that's already on there. Again, I measure everything out, and I just want to. This is our kind of talking time and our procedural time. This is what you do with the recipe once you get it. So that's great looking right now. What we're going to do here, guys, is throw in our masala wine. Now, I know y'all like, I had chicken masala. That's a whole different thing. That's like an Indian spice chicken, creamy chicken. This one is Marsala, and with an R in it. Marsala is a sweet dessert wine. Really caramel, I can't talk today, caramel type flavor. The fragrance is really great and it's very delicious. What we're going to do is we're going to cook that, reduce it a teeny bit. Of course, we're going to cook out the alcohol. So we don't want people getting drunk when we're eating, okay? And maybe you do, but I'm not going to do that this time. Again, like I always say when I cook with any kind of wines, I tell you guys this every time. You know what I'm about to say. Cook with a wine you would drink, not cooking wines from the grocery store. They have a lot of salt in it. They have preservatives. The drinking wines have a lot more flavor, a lot more tannin from the grapes. They're just going to give you a deeper flavor than a cooking wine. All right. So even if you don't drink, when the church people come over and say, Sister Smith, why you got this red wine here? Be like, boo boo, mind your business. I'm making spaghetti. that's all. It's all right. So we're gonna go ahead and let that simmer, y'all. Let me show you again. I know you look. Hey, I can't see it. The words are in the way. I got you. Calm down. Calm down. We're gonna let you see all the magic that's happening in the pan again, man. Man, will you look at this? Will somebody come call somebody about this? Somebody come call somebody about this here. Man, this thing is doing the thing. You hear me? Did you hear me? Yup, it's good to see everyone here, man. There's a pin on the bottom. Yep, I hope you can see it. Somebody asked, was the pin on the bottom? There it is, yes. Happy Sunday, Green Team, man. It's smelling. Come on, put your Smell-O-Vision app on. There you go. There you go. All the Android users, put your Smell-O-Vision app on. Yo, I know you got it now because the camera just went foggy. Yes, and we only have a few more steps, guys. But this is elevated to a sense, but it's really simple. It's really whole foods. A couple of things that you probably already have around the kitchen, and then you're gonna make something that they're gonna swear they went to a restaurant. They're gonna swear they went to a restaurant. So we're cooking that. A lot of that what you're seeing is the alcohol cooking out of there and dissipating, because alcohol, when the heat comes, it's the first to go before the liquid comes. So I don't know if you guys knew that or not, but that's what we're here for, y'all. So, I want to go ahead and start getting chicken pieces in here. I know. Calm down. It's going to be all right, y'all. But I want to get some of that caramel deep Marsala flavor also in this chicken that already has those great herbs, has that bacon. Oh my God. Has the go-to, the onion, the garlic, the celery, the pink Himalayan sea salt, the paprika, and then I'm not even going to try to name all 29 ingredients in that herb, but probably every dry herb that known to man is in that. In addition to a little more onion and garlic and whatnot. Man, we are going to get these bad boys nestled in here, kind of like they're in a little pool, like a wading pool. Make sure they're in here. Some of that flavor is going to commingle with this sauce. Oh, man, I'm getting excited, y'all. I'm getting excited. A little of that flour is going to come off and change the viscosity of the sauce, the viscosity of it. But man, and I'm going to show you guys this step as soon as I finish putting these last few pieces in here. Because we're not done, y'all. I know at any point in here, people are like, oh man, I could just have that just right there. No, we're making it better. We're going to make it better than this. Just wait around. I got you. So, let's show you what's happening in here. All right, because we like to always show everybody what's happening in the can. Man, what are you looking at? So y'all see them chicken pieces in there stewing now. So now they're stewing in all those flavors. Oh my gosh. Woo-wee. I tell you, somebody said, Androids can smell, iPhones can taste. That was good. All right, I'll give you that one, but no, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. As my grandson would say, not thank you. Not thank you. All right, so got that going. The flavor, man. If I could just take a spoon and just, I already know. I probably just. So I got a little broth. I'm gonna add a little broth to this, guys. A little more chicken broth. You can add veggie if you want or whatever. Just a little, because my wife likes a little more sauciness to the sauce. Sometimes I just give her enough sauce to cling to the ingredients, and she's like, what the gravy? Everything got to be saucy gravy for her. So, I learned to add a little more and add a little more flavor when I'm cooking it, so that it doesn't dissipate the flavor, the seasonings and stuff. So, we got that going. Gonna let that go ahead and get hot again and cook up. But man, y'all, you don't even understand how good this is all alone by itself already. All alone by itself, man. And it's going to get better in the next few minutes. In the next few minutes, it's going to be even better than it is now. My sister April left. If you missed it earlier, she's driving right now for 15 and a half hours to Louisiana. Darlene, have a good day. She probably won't get home till 2 a.m. our time. So, as the admin on this live, I don't think one of our admins are on here right now. But if they're not, and you have a question, try to ask it again right now while I'm kind of waiting on this. Excuse me. Yes.
I'm leaving, but I ain't locking the door. I got too much stuff in my hand.
All right, I got you, boo. All right. Great job, Gertrude Green. You are doing a great job being solo and keeping up your business, and something I missed it. But thank you so much, y'all. But if there was an an admin question that I can answer, let me know, because I'm here for you guys. I'm here for you. What season did I use? Good question, Cindy. Used about 6 seasonings. For the chicken, I use our herb blend. On the raw chicken, I use our herb blend, which has 29 ingredients, and our go-to. So these are all the ingredients that are in our herb blend. So a lot of good to you and for you stuff in there. And then I can read you the pink Himalayan go-to: garlic, onion, paprika, pink Himalayan sea salt, black pepper, celery, turmeric, and kelp for iodine, because we have salt in here, so we want to make sure you get iodine. The other ones that I use on the in the sauce was our Italian, our no salt, onion, black pepper, and a little pink Himalayan sea salt. So that was the gamut of the cooking with green spice blends that we use for this dish. And a lot of you guys already have them at home. You know you do. And we appreciate you for that. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this go ahead and simmer down a little bit. Just simmer a little bit, and then the finishing touches to this sauce are some heavy cream. Again, if you're not doing dairy, you can use the unsweetened coconut milk that is in the can, not in the carton, for your cereal type of coconut milk. Use the can one. It's fattier. It has it'll thicken up your sauce a little better. And then we're gonna use some butter. I know I already added some butter to it, but this is not a diet. This is not a diet dish. And we're gonna finish it up with a little Parmesan cheese on the end, so Parmesan Reggiano shredded. It's gonna add a little salt in there. Again, that's why I use a lot more no salt blends in the beginning, because we're adding salt in the end, and you cannot unsalt things once you salt. So if you like salt, cook your food like this, add salt at the end. You'll be all right, I promise you. And then we're going to fold in a little spinach and put that over our toasted orzo, man. We're going to be good to go. All right? Regina Freeman said I might try this. You should, Gina, my sister. We have the recipe on. Look who walking around without a walker today, y'all. Look who walking around without a walker. You need to get some rice? I got you. Want me to trade it for you? Want me to get it? She slowly coming on. Somebody said they missed the start. What am I cooking? I'm cooking chicken marsala. Our recipe that is a Tuscan style chicken marsala, and it smells
amazing in here.
Heavenly, don't it, babe? Oh my God! I wish they really did have smell-o-vision. We always be playing with smell-o-vision, but I wish they really had smell-o-vision. Oh my God! So. We got that going. Again, the little bit of flour that we had in there is helping to thicken up a teeny bit, but we're gonna work on that. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the cream in here. Some heavy cream is gonna give you a little sweetness. It's gonna go ahead and pair real good with that Marsala wine again, which is a dessert wine, so it has a little sweetness to it. I'm gonna add some of that, baby. Ooh.
That smells really good.
Ooh.
Tomatoes?
Yeah, a little early tomatoes in there. You know me, I was in the fridge. I was like, I'm using it, man. I'm using it. So, we're going to add a little heavy cream in here.
It smells so good in here.
Oh, man. This is not a diet. Look, you can't have this if you're on a diet. That's all I'm saying. The fat and calories in this is, whew. So that heavy cream is going to help it with the creaminess there. And again, it's going to add with the flavor. It's all about adding flavor, not just putting water and stuff and cooking. Add as much flavor as you can, especially if you add vegetables. Add as many vegetables as you can. That's always been our motto. So I'm going to go ahead and let it simmer a little bit with that heavy cream in there now. And this is heavy whipping cream. The difference between the heavy whipping cream and a regular whipping cream is that heavy whipping cream has like 0.2% more fat. So it's a fattier cream, which whips up a little better. So you get a lot more bubbles and things like that. So if you're making whipped cream, so no big difference. You can go ahead and use regular whipping cream. or you can use heavy whipping cream. I usually always grab the heavy instead of like fat, because fat is that's for your tongue, so the smoothness and everything when you're cooking something like this. So we're getting a nice little, man. This thing will make you forget what you were about to say. So we got that going. Let it go ahead and do a little simmer. I am going to add 3/4 of a stick of butter. Now, you know, normally we use plant-based butter. I just happen to have 1 stick of sweet cream butter. It's never in the house. I'm using it a day. Why not? We're not cutting any corners here. I'm gonna add 3/4 of a cup of of sweet cream butter into this. Again, not your diet meal. Not your diet meal. We're gonna add that in there. That's gonna help it get even more creamy and smooth, the sauce. I'm just gonna go ahead and let that do its thing. Could have cut it all up, it would have melted faster, but hey, it's all right, it'll live. Y'all, this is gonna be so good, man. I wish you could smell this. I feel like I'm getting full just smelling it, you know? I feel like just, oh, my God. Okay. Thank you, everyone, for the stars. I know people are helping. I know the Cooking with Greens fam is helping us. Thank you so much. Blanche, thank you so much for that. Let's see. Wayne Kennedy said, hey, Green family and the Green team, chicken marsala, one of my favorites, but I've never been brave enough to make it myself. Glad I have a tutorial and a recipe. Wayne, I got you, man. Always on our website. We got you covered, all right? Man. Yeah, Mama Green is taking care of her daughter, and I don't know when she's going to be back. I have bought her a flight ticket to New Orleans. To New Orleans for the beginning of November. So I don't even know if she's going to be back by then. But she got a ticket. But we'll see how the plans go. So let's go ahead and add a little shredded. Again, the cheese is going to add some more salt. I'm going to add a little shredded Parmesan in here. I'm going to turn this down to more of a simmer. It's like a medium. I'm turning it down to about a simmer. So we add a little of that shredded parm. It's going to give you a nice little nutty, salty, cheesy flavor. You're going to add a bunch more if you're just like, I want cheesy Marsala. I want a cheese. This is your kitchen, boo. Do what you want to do, okay? We're going to go ahead and add that in there. Because, even if you get bagged, which this happens to be, the bagged cheeses have a starch in it, so it will also help thicken the sauce a little more too. When you hand shred it, you got a little more control over it. It's not as starchy. All right, so I like what's happening here. That's doing its thing. I'm gonna go ahead and taste. Because, this is the time when, at the end, where you make sure everything's good, and you can actually add more flavor if you need. Like, I need a little more heat, I need a little more salt, I need a little more sweet, or whatever. Definitely I don't need any more sweet. So this sauce already is like silky-ish. You can make it thicker if you want to do that. I'm all right with this. Oh, my God. That is delicious, man. Oh, man, that is so good. That is so good. I'm going to add a little more cheese, though, on there. But that is so good. That is so good. Now, a little sweet, got a little tang to it even almost. All the flavors, I can pretty much, they marry together pretty well, but I can pretty much taste everything. Oh, my God, so good. It's so rich, though. But this is what you get to do if you don't eat like this all the time. You don't eat like this all the time. Every now and again, you're allowed to go ahead and say, you know what, I'm using butter, I'm using a whole bunch of cheese, I'm using heavy cream, and then I'm just gonna have toast tomorrow morning, or a fruit smoothie. So a little more cheese we're gonna add here, y'all. The sauce is talking back to me, y'all. It is talking back to me. I'm liking what's happening. All the chicken, everything's in here stewing nicely. All right, let's fold in some fresh baby spinach leaves. For color, I mean, you're gonna get some iron, of course, some some minerals and vitamins in this. But it's gonna make our dish look a little nicer too. You're gonna go ahead and fold those bad boy in. And you know that was like maybe a cup to a cup and a half of spinach. You don't get this much spinach out of it. You get that much spinach out of that. Spinach knows it can disappear on you, man. So we getting that going here. Yes. Man, y'all, turn this thing on. This is done. I could reduce it more, but I like where it is right now. Gonna add my bacon back. Again, more flavor, y'all. I add our bacon back here. Oh my goodness. Somebody call somebody, please. Let me let y'all see that. And I'm gonna plate it up. It's so good. I can still taste it. Oh my God, so good. And it didn't take a lot. Y'all see this, man? I wish I can. Oh my gosh. Trying to reconnect. Something funky happened with the Wi-Fi again. Yo, I'm about to throw away this whole house with this Wi-Fi issue, bro. You don't even understand. The whole house going in the trash. All right, so let's come over here so we can start getting a little plating done. I'm getting Nita a plate. I'll get me a plate. Darlene's gonna have plenty. But they're like, make enough so I can have for lunch, and then maybe I can take it to work also. All right, I was gonna have the recipe, but all right. So let's get Nita a nice little plate here. All right, so we got our toasted orzo that we did, and again, you can have this with linguine or spaghetti or regular rice, or I can't tell you guys how to do this. This is your kitchen, all right? So we're gonna go ahead and get our orzo that we toasted earlier, guys. Y'all see that beautiful orzo there? And it is a pasta. It is not a rice, okay? We're gonna get that guy here. I'm gonna get something to spoon that out with. So you're gonna get a nice little nutty and fragrant, and actually it's a flavorful pasta because we put a lot of good blends in here. And you know, you gotta give it a little fluff when it's been sitting around. Pastas are starchy. So give it a little fluff there with your spoon or your knife or your fork or whatever the heck you got that you're serving with. And we're gonna go ahead and get some of this in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a little bit of this on the bottom. A little of this starchy, beautiful, nutty orzo here. And then we are going to get, let me get another spoon. We're gonna spoon on some of this delectable, rich, creamy chicken masala, Tuscan style. We cover that up. Slide this bad boy out of my view here. Pull this over. Did that turn everything off? No, I didn't. Oh, there you go. Now I did. So look at this, y'all. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. So let's get. And I know my wife, y'all, so I always have to make her plate a little different than I would make mine, because she's all like, I need more juice. I need more juice in it. Can you add more gravy in there? And she don't want a lot of meat. She'll take the vegetables, and I gotta ease up on the mushrooms. See, when you marry with somebody long enough, you kind of figure out their nuances. And a little spinach. Try to clean this off. So I made a big mess on the plate. Trying to plate this. All right. Let's hit it with a little teeny bit of this. Just a little bit. We already have enough cheese in that sauce. I'm gonna put that back in there. And she is a stickler for crispy bacon. So I'm gonna put a little bit of crispy bacon on top for her. And we are ready to go. Let's take a picture of that, guys. I can't. I gotta get her phone. But y'all see this? We got that nutty orzo in there, that creamy sauce in there, that chicken, that sweet marsala sauce, all the layers of goodness that are in here. Oh my gracious. Man, that's like an adult Sunday. That's like an adult Sunday. I'm gonna get a picture first. Hey babe, can I have your camera? Can I have your camera so I can take a photo? And I'll bring you your plate if you want. You gonna come out this way?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
But it's on the taste everything.
Oh, I made you a whole plate, so I will unplate you there. All right, guys, let's get a nice photo of this. Take your time, babe. All right. Your stomach's upset? You want a little bit, so I'll give you a tiny bit. You want to just taste out of this bowl?
That was beautiful.
There we go. And here's a fork.
Is orzo?
Yes, orzo under there. There's toasted orzo. Carla, what's going on? How you doing? Sheila Saunders. I see somebody I need to ban out of this block. Boop. There you go. Pam Williams, thank you so much for 50 stars.
A big old piece of tomato.
You got a big old piece of tomato, that's it?
That was good.
Who are your knives by? The knives are by us. They're our own brand knives. You can get them on our website, cookonwithgreensfamily.com. They have our logo on it. You get the whole set of 5 there.
Really good.
How is that, babe?
That is really good. I wish I could eat this.
I know you do.
Oh my God, I'm so hungry.
Well,
I feel so bad.
okay, so do you want me to get you something that's like more brothy? See your stomach's look upset?
I don't know what's going on in my stomach today.
You all right, babe? You want to lay down?
So good.
Go ahead, go lay down. You don't have
But
to eat
this is
anymore.
food. This is
I know it's food. I know it's food. But you just said you didn't know if you could eat it.
It's good, but it's good.
Well, eat as much as you want. I got plenty. I made like people were coming over and it's just us.
I feel good to eat that later or tomorrow.
Okay, no problem. You want to go lay back down?
I'm trying to see if I need to go to the hospital.
What's wrong?
That's how bad I feel.
Seriously, like what?
Like, seriously.
Your stomach?
That and my leg is killing me.
So, did you take anything for your pain lately?
I'm trying to wait because I don't want to take it on top of each other.
No, but what did you take?
I just took Tylenol.
No, you gotta take.
I haven't taken any oxycontin this morning.
No, take one of those. The door opening by itself.
There's nobody here.
Yeah, Darlene just left. That sounded like I heard the door. Our door, you can stay locked, bro. I ain't trying to get no boogeymans in here. Like, I ain't trying to fight tonight, babe. All right, so, yeah, you take an oxy, and, because that's why they just prescribe them to you. You don't want to take a lot so you don't feel groggy, but if you have pain, that's what they're for, baby. And then I'll get you some yogurt. Yeah, I'll get you some yogurt or something else like that. Just a little more stomach friendly, okay?
Swelling won't. How do you get the swelling down, y'all? How?
Okay. First of all, you walk on it all day. That's the first
I didn't
thing.
do that much today.
You did all of it. You didn't use your walker at all day.
You know, I was trying
Yeah. So, y'all, for people that are new here, my wife had a whole knee. a whole knee replacement like 3 weeks ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is the third week.
4.
So she's still having pain. You know how when you're in the pain, you never think it's going to be better. It's like, oh my God. Like she was complaining about it still being swollen and it hurting. But I was with her the first 2 weeks too. And she wasn't moving around like this. She wasn't able to handle the pain like this. So because she's in it, she thinks it's too long. Like people who had this operation is like, look, you are doing great for 3 weeks. You're literally walking without the walker. You're going to have pain because guess what? Somebody cut open your whole knee, took out the whole kneecap and knee mechanism and put a fake one in there, and now you have to heal that. That's going to take months. You're going to have some level of pain for months. All right? But it's better than having it forever and, debilitating your whole back and side and your hip and stuff. So I will take her to the hospital if she wants to go to the hospital, but I think me looking at her, I think she's just has pain and she's tired of being in pain. But we're gonna talk about it after the live. We're gonna talk about it. And she's not taking the stuff that's for her pain because people have been hitting her up like, oh my God, you would get hooked on that stuff. Mm-hmm. Don't take too much, whatever. That's what the doctor prescribes. So these are not doctors. We try to space them out because again, she doesn't like feeling cloudy like that, and I don't like her being like that. But if she has pain, that's why it is being prescribed. Y'all know this was a cooking show, and this is not what it is about. Turn it to Dr. D. Hauser, M.D. But yeah, babe, that's what you need to do. Eat some of that. I'll give you something else that's smooth to your belly.
So rich.
It is rich, babe. If you know. So really I put all the rich stuff we had in this house in there.
Really?
Only thing I didn't put in there that was rich is gold. I had to throw a ring in there or something.
So rich.
So that's what. But thank you guys for continually be praying for my baby. She's my favorite wife, y'all. I don't know if y'all know that or not. Out of all wives, she's my favorite. What kind of pain medication? She's only been taking mostly Tylenol 500. The oxycodone she hasn't taken since this morning. That's why she's in so much pain right now. She's got to meter it out, yes, but that's why. And especially if she's using her leg a lot. She's been on it. She's been walking. She's been trying to help me. She did laundry today. She's been walking back and forth. I was like, okay, babe, but if the pain is there, that's what it's for. So I can't, y'all. I can't be the doctor and the nurse. my job's only the nurse, boo boo. I ain't got the credentials, girl. I ain't got the credit. They said take the meds, anime. They didn't say anime. I said the anime part. They said you're really doing great. It takes some people 6 months to heal. The meds are for the pain. Just don't take more than you were told. Exactly. Right. Yeah. She needs to, especially since she's been kicking around today. Tylenol is not good for knee replacement pain. You're right, Mary. And they only told us to take that Tylenol in between because you have to meter that every 4 hours or whatever the heck it is. You have to take the oxycodone if you're still in immense pain. And that's going to be the first couple of weeks only. So she's metering down to the third week, and she's getting scared that she's taking oxycodone too long. I know her. I've been with her for 36 years. So she's been Tylenol, and Tylenol's not really good for your belly either.
Yeah, that's probably what's making me sick to my stomach.
Look, I'm no doctor. I just play one on TV. So she gonna listen to me one day, but she won't listen to what I say until she hears somebody else say it. I know you're doing, and she's doing too much. And she go lay down, babe. Get some ice on it. I will bring you something. Okay, I will bring you. Take an oxycodone since you have a little bit on there. I'll bring you another yogurt and whatever else you want. You want yogurt? You want me to make like a soup, like a broth? You want me to heat up some broth?
I was, and I don't know what I am right now. I'm just in pain.
Want me to bring you some fruit?
I guess that's.
Want ice cream?
We don't have any ice cream.
Who don't got no ice? Who ain't got no ice cream? Oh, I don't know. I don't. But yeah, so that's what's going on, guys. Thank you for us breaking out of the whole cooking show format to turn it into a medical show. Yeah, she is doing too much. She feels this is the kind of woman that she feels like because she is resting, she got one. This is the way I keep telling her. I said we are husband and wife. When you can't, just like when your leg couldn't, your other leg took on more weight. It didn't say, hey, you're not working 50%, so I'm only going to take every other step. So I'm taking it up every other thing that needs to be done. She got one job, heal. That's it. That's it. That's it. And you should be able to, and her problem is she needs to be doing more than one job. Her normal is doing 40 things at once, and it feels like she's accomplished. Is that just a woman thing, y'all? I don't know, y'all. But anywho, at least you eating a little bit of this. You want,
really good.
You want some more? One more sauce?
That's just, that's perfect.
So, yeah. Yeah, Sarah, you're right. None of the meds are good. If you don't eat a lot with it. Yep. She said you got
I
to
try to eat something with every time I take a pill.
Yeah.
I'm
So
eating yogurt 2 o'clock in the morning.
they said still take it slow, Nita. They said it's a woman thing. I figured it was a woman thing, y'all. I figured that had to definitely be a woman thing.
I like my house clean. I like things done a certain way.
What happens is,
My husband's doing.
and it might look clean to y'all. She like, man, look, I need to go in there and help. So I'm gonna make sure she all right, man, because that's my job, and because I gotta get my points in. So when my fingernail get cut a little bit and I start crying like a baby, she better not say nothing.
That'll work.
Us guys, we extra with our pay.
Very much so.
If I get a cold, I'd be like, oh, mommy.
Just your water?
Mommy. Yes, ma'am. So, yeah, crackers, a lot of stuff like that.
I ate so many crackers.
Sometimes bagel, dry toast. So she'll be all right.
I don't have any bagels.
She's been having good days. It's just this is one of the days just not a good day. That's all. That's all right. She'll be fine, though. It's a great day because she woke up and she can move around and stuff like that. But she's had better days. Let's say that. Let's say that. So, we love you. Go ahead, baby. Go lay down. I'm going to eat and clean up. But y'all, Lord, why did I turn it back around, y'all? That's not me, y'all. I'm not invisible. Turn back around. There we go. I'm back here. But they said it's blurry. It's because I'm on my phone. I just swapped it back, y'all. Hopefully it gets a little better. But we about to let you go anyhow, so I can take care of her. She got to get used to sitting back. You are absolutely correct. If she sits too long, she's like, I should be doing something. She don't get it.
Stiff.
She don't get that that's her job right now. Go sit down. I'll bring you something.
No, I'm full.
I'll bring you something to drink.
I'm full.
You're full. All right, go ahead. You better go. You better hip it hop it around that corner, baby. You're doing it good. Women, y'all. But yeah, so really, really, really good meal, guys. We get back to the meal. and the thought for the day was people were created to be loved. Things were created to be used. The reason why the world is in chaos is because things are being loved and people are being used. So that's the word for the day, y'all. I love you guys, man. Thank you so much for keeping us in our prayers and caring about us and spending a little time in the kitchen with us, man. All the newbies, we appreciate you being part of the family because you are now part of the family. You're not getting out of this family, man. You can't leave that easily. All right. I'm going to clean this stuff up. I'm going to chill. I'm going to make sure she's okay. I'm probably going to take I might paint again tonight. I might take some time, some downtime. That's my downtime when I paint. You guys saw my painting from yesterday. I think I did show it yesterday. This is for my birthday. My birthday was on the 8th, 2 days ago, and I painted myself. So, boom. So that was my painting that I did of me for my birthday. So we love you guys, man. I'm gonna let you. Yeah, she's too much. She just made me get buy her a cane because she's already done. She's like, I need a cane. I'm ready to get well. I'm like, you got to take it slow, though, babe. You got to take it slow. So we love you guys, man. We're going to let you go. But like we always say, from our hearts to your plates, we love you. We love you. We love you. Thank you. We'll see you again tomorrow. I don't know what I'm making, but it will be good. All right. Peace and hair grease. Have a good one.